Welcome back to our channel, guys. Always appreciate you guys watching. John and I today are out in Mesa, Arizona. We're basically at the corner of University and the 202. Remember, Mesa schools are rated an A-, which they got some pretty good schools out here. We're looking at a smaller community, only 90 homes. It's gated. They're gonna have a pool, pickleball, and also a dog park in here, which is gonna be great. Nice little community. They got 5 different floor plans, a couple 2 stories and a couple single stories. So please remember, if you're looking for a new community or even a resale home, maybe you're even looking to sell your home, please reach out to us. John and I would love to help you guys out. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
So to cover the distances and where we're at here at Landsea, now the main selling point of this community is for sure going to be location. You're right off the 202 in University. So if you're familiar with this area, you know you can get pretty much everywhere you need to within 30 minutes. If you want to go downtown, that's roughly, like I just said, 30 minutes. To get to Sky Harbor, if you do travel a lot, that's only about 25, maybe 30 minutes, you know, if there's a little more traffic. Gateway, Mesa Gateway Airport, that's even closer. That's only 15 minutes. And then some of your shopping conveniences, you have all types of shopping, grocery stores, retail stores, everything you need within 10 minutes, as well as Costco, that's only 10 minutes. Hospitals, there's a lot of hospitals within 5 miles of here. The closest one is like 8-10 minutes from here, and that's a Banner Hospital. So as you can tell, a lot of great things nearby. Also Scottsdale. That's about the same as downtown, 30 minutes from here. So if you want to get up there for some entertainment, whatever it is up there, you're really close by there. Spring training during that time of year. You got the Cubs ballpark within probably 10 minutes from here or so, and a few others. So you're covered there if that's your thing. Golf courses, there's plenty around this kind of metro area too to get to quickly. But that's going to be kind of, you know, location where we're at. As far as our QR codes go, real quick on the screen, one's going to be our home search. We got presets in there. You can throw your email in there. Check out some homes if you'd like. Over here is going to be our vendor list, you know, our title company, inspector, some of that stuff. But really, it's for us to connect with you. That way we can get your phone number, give you a call, maybe set up a Zoom call if you know you want to see us face to face, vice versa. Get a feel for each other that way. If you're out of town and you're coming maybe in a few months, we'd like to connect early with you, get a game plan together, figure out what suits you and your family's needs, get that rolling for you. If you're local and you're looking to sell a home and move to a different location, please let us know. We do plenty on the sell side too. We're always out showing new builds, but we do sell, we show resale, and then of course new builds. So depending on what you're looking for, don't shy away. We're all over the valley, whether that's west side, east side, more down in Maricopa, or, you know, further north up in Scottsdale and those areas. So reach out to us and we'd love to hear from you.
So now we're going to be checking out the very first model home here. Remember, there's only 2. This is going to be the Libra. This is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom house, 29 inch square footage with the loft, 2-car garage. Good looking house. The only gripe that John and I have maybe a little bit about these homes out here, but sometimes it might be good because it's a lot less maintenance. The lot sizes are going to average 3,700 square feet, so there's not a lot of room in the back, but the good news is that they have their own pool here, so you'll be able to enjoy that. It is gated like we mentioned before, so as soon as we walk in, you're going to be greeted with your very first bedroom over to your right. Coming down a little bit further down the hallway, this door is going to be to your 2-car garage, and then your second right is going to be your half bathroom. And then as usual, you've got some pretty decent storage when it comes to a 2-story. So Christmas tree, whatever else you need to put in there. Good storage, like I mentioned. Coming down a little bit further, you're gonna get into the main attraction. You'll be the living room, the dining room right behind me, and the kitchen. Now they have outfitted these homes pretty nicely. They do have some deals right now that they're including the blinds and the appliances. Also, they're having some rate promos right now at rates starting off at 2.99%. It's a 2-1 buy down. So what that means is it starts off at 2.99, second year is 3.99, and the third year is gonna lock in at 4.99%. So rates and incentives are always changing, so just please reach out to us. Remember, we're in Mesa, so we're trying to always give you guys a variation of different areas to live in, such as, being in the East Valley. This is obviously right off the 202, which is great for convenience for you to get right to work if you don't work from home. So I do like the countertops that they use in here with the waterfall. It had, obviously it does have the gas stove, which is of course always my favorite, and a really good sized pantry. Now let's go ahead and check out the upstairs. So coming upstairs to this very nice model home, you got a good sized loft here. Obviously they've already made it into a TV room. You can make it into whatever you want. You're gonna have a couple of bedrooms up here, also your laundry room. Right through this way, if you wanna show them first, John, there's gonna be a full bathroom right here, right next to this bedroom. Then of course, most new homes always have great storage, so you can nice little linen closet through here. Then on this side, you're gonna have spare bedroom on the right. And your laundry room right in between the primary and that spare bedroom. Coming right through here, you're gonna have your primary suite, master bedroom, really good size. They got some nice windows above. It gets good lighting in here. Then this one's gonna have the party shower, as we call it. Really nice looking shower, double sinks, and a good sized closet. Remember, as we always mention, always go and do buying a home, whether it's a new home or a pre-sale home, or a resale home, I should say, with representation. That means please hire a realtor. We hope that's us. John and I, we work independently for HomeSmart. We don't actually work for the builders. So we're always out and about trying to showcase the best of the new home communities and other resale homes. Even if you're looking to sell a home, we also do that as well. So always going to buying a home with some sort of representation. We hope that's us. Second tip is make sure that when you do buy a new home or a resale home, always get a home inspection. Very important. Even on new homes, you'll be very surprised at the little things that are missed. I mean, it's not always obviously the builder's fault. Sometimes things get missed, or maybe there's a cracked roof tile. So John and I, we pick up that tab for you guys, whether it's a couple $100, even up to $1,000 we paid for before. So always get a home inspection, very important. Now coming outside of your backyard of this Libra, remember it's a 2-story, so you're gonna have just a little bit more space than single story next door, not much, but 3,700 square feet, that's what this looks like. You're really not putting a pool in here. You may be able to fit a hot tub over here, maybe a little fire pit, a small little pergola, but for someone who doesn't want to have a lot of maintenance, this is ideal. This is something that, you can pretty much lock and leave. The front landscaping is done for you. And remember, when you purchase a new home, it's just going to be a dirt lot. We have those vendors and those contacts for you to put turf in or pavers, but not much of a backyard here. But like I said, less maintenance. So there's always pluses and minuses to everything else. Let's go ahead and check out the next home next door.
Now we're checking out the second model out here. This is going to be technically the sales office when you come out here. This is the Gemini, single story, 1490 in square footage, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage. When you first come in, you got your first spare bedroom up front. Then you have one of the full baths in between, and then you're going to hit another second spare bedroom down this hall. Now this home being, less than 1,500 square feet, it's not a huge hallway. As you can tell, it's a little more narrow in here. but that's to be expected when you're fitting 3 bedrooms in here. One thing I want to point out while Lou's panning these rooms is the pricing here is a little high as far as compared to other Landsea communities, and that's just because of location. But if you are a fan of Landsea and some of the other models, we did film Wildera down in Santan. That is a ways from here. I mean, that's probably a good 50 minutes, but check out that video up here. They got a lot more models, single story, 2 stories. We've gotten some people into some of those homes for, like I said, better pricing than what you'll get here. So just let us know on that. They do have a lot of great incentives, whether it's down there or here. I think right now they can actually get you in at 2.99%. We've gotten actually a couple people down in Santan closed at 3.99. That was about a month ago.
And that was for a fixed 30 year.
That was for a fixed 30. This is going to be a 2-1 buy down to get you down to that 2.99. So, 2.99 the first year, 3.99 the second year, and then it's going to pop up to whatever the market was at. Hopefully within a year, 2 years though, the great thing about that is hopefully interest rates do come down by then, and then you can always refinance at that point. But on the back side here, you're going to have your laundry when you walk in. Actually, yep, they do have a garage door in there, so not a bad little laundry mudroom. Then straight across is going to be your master primary bedroom.
One thing that does make this house feel a little bit bigger, obviously, is the 10-foot ceilings and the 8-foot doors.
So coming outside, as we mentioned, these are really small lots. I mean, they're only 3,700. As you can see on a single story, you're really working with nothing back here. This is for someone like Lou said, wants low maintenance, almost a glorified townhouse, if you will, very small. Not much you can do back here. You can have a little outdoor kitchen, that's pretty much it, but I guess it's nice if you do have a dog, at least they can go out here, use the bathroom without taking them for a walk. But that's going to be what you're working with. As you can see, you do have a little patio sitting area here. That's going to be this one. So that's going to be this video. Thanks again for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't. That would really help us out. Please comment below. Let us know what you guys would like to see next or what you think of these homes, whether it's positive or negative. It's not going to hurt our feelings, so let us know. We'd like to engage more with people watching, maybe get a feel for what people are thinking, maybe what people want to see more of, what areas. That'd be helpful for us, but reach out to us. We love meeting people from all backgrounds, from all over the country, or maybe you're even coming from a different country. That's cool too. So reach out. Like I said, there's 2 of us. We're always around. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys soon.